watched it, you know?
What's up, Coral? I see you. What's up, gang? Y'all double tap that screen. Y'all get in here. What's up, my boss? I see you. We got an exclusive live tonight, y'all. We got one of the best that did it in the building. Cupcake. We got Dr. E in the building. And we got Diamond. And we got Angel. And we are Band-Aid Gang. We back up in this bitch. Let's go.
Yeah.
Y'all thought the shit was over? What y'all say? Y'all thought it was over then?
Clearly they did. Sure.
Get in here. Band-Aid Gang. Double tap that screen long in the back. This gonna be an exclusive live, y'all, so we gonna get straight down to it. Let's go. Band-Aid Gang, y'all get in here. Let's go. Long live Dolph, y'all. Hey, y'all, I'm sorry for the wait. What's going on, Band-Aid Gang? What's going on, everybody? Before we get ready to start this live, I am Mr. I ain't said a word, but you know what I'm saying, and I said, damn. And you are watching We Beat You with the real
Angel
in the building. We got Dr. E in the building. We got Diamond Gang in the building. We got Cupcake in the building. If you love Dolph, please double tap that screen, y'all. We got an exclusive live. The people are coming in the building. We thank you guys. Sorry for the wait. 17 in here. Y'all double tap that screen. I know y'all been waiting for us to get up in here and really kick the facts. And that's what we do. We gonna start this live up. I want to say to Cupcake, what's going on, Cupcake? These people got the cupcakes in the chat. What's going on, Cupcake? Cupcake. No, Cup.
She probably looking at something. Hey, Dove, I just gotta say
what's going on, Diamond Gang?
That little image of Govan next to Gotti. Now you know you made him look extra good compared to how he really looked. You just gave him a spice of confidence. You know that man ugly as a damn broomstick. Now how you gonna give him some great? You just gonna make him look nice on that image.
I wasn't trying. I mean,
you know he popped. That picture, no, you know you wrong. That's catfishing 101. That picture, I know he probably looking at it like, I'm gonna use this as a catfish. I know he.
Let me press play on this video a little bit, y'all.
Yes, sir. But you know that picture of Govan don't look like Govan. Govan and use that as a catfish image from now on after seeing that. That man ugly, it's all outside, boy.
Cupcake is coming back up, y'all. Give us 1 second.
You could at least give him the black lips like he normally has.
God damn, Diamond, you want to do Govan like that? I said, damn, y'all ain't
But
like that.
man, butt ugly. I look, I tell the truth.
Now, if everybody are paying attention to the top of the chat, it says, this was an exclusive. I wanted to start it off like this. It says, Onan blasting Quake, gang. This is the moment that Onan found Hernandez Govan. This is that moment. All right, Cup, go ahead and do your screen right, Cupcake. There you go. She's back.
All right.
Mic check 1, 2. What's going on, Cupcake? Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, Cupcake in the building. Why when you come back, we get 30 people in here? These people ready to hear you, girl.
Hey, it's just the effect. You know, it's the Dolph effect. Okay, come on now.
Dolph effect. Okay, they ready. Go ahead and make your mark. Now, how long you been really into the Dolph case and how deep? I know you've got very deep. You've also started off dealing with Onan, giving Onan a lot of information when it came to the young Dolph case, and it's an honor to have you first time coming on this platform and speaking out. And then you came to me and you just helped us with this trial so much, and you played the background. Was that hard to do?
Well, it was different. I've never done anything like that before. You know, I've never in the limelight. You know, as far as anything goes, especially because of my job. But but you know what though, it was rewarding, and it was just like a load off of me. You know, it really was. And then
Yeah.
it was just it just helped me so much. It really did.
And
Yeah.
everybody we know, Cupcake, let us hear from the horse's mouth. How do you feel about this case at the point of where it's going, far as with straight drop, far as, and we're going to cover that all tonight, y'all. We're going to cover what happened with Pooh Shiesty, Big 30, pretty much everything. But how do you feel about where we're at right now when it comes to young Dolph? And since you've been in a courtroom before, you've been down there, you were just down there when Big 30 and all that, they caught that case. And how do you feel?
Oh, I feel
Where
like
we're going
it's
right
time.
now?
Round two starting up. Yeah, it's starting up, but it's the big boys now because the feds are all in now. The state, that was the state. You know, if we ain't worried about the state, it's the feds now that's fixing to jump in and grab this bull by the horns.
Ooh. Well, let's start the video, Cup. Everybody, please double tap the screen, hit the like button. We about to start this live. Let's go.
Hey, True Love! On his mom, quick. True Love, nigga.
Cupcake found this video. It'll be hard for you to find that anywhere where Hernandez Govan was first found. How was it hard for you to find that, Cup?
Well, it was a little hard. I just had to go back through some archives because I've gone through 2 laptops since this case started. But it's well worth it.
Well worth it. We here now, y'all.
You better believe it.
Let's get it, y'all.
Let's get it.
Trula nigga. Free Trula G on his head. This the nigga at Big Joe. Pass that money to him. Allegedly. Quick, you ran off the screen drop back. You bitch ass nigga. You fucked the whole plan up. You fuck up everything. Nigga, you fuck it up, nigga. You should've.
We get to the expressway. So it was just some lucky shit that when they ran up on Dolph, they did not know where he was going to be at. And that's in black and white. That's in the discovery. Which was good. You know what I'm saying?
But here's the thing. Everybody, they knew exactly where Dolph was going to be at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, he was in that car. Yeah.
Exactly. They knew exactly where he was going to be at. And what about the car? We're going to get into that. I do got that lineup for Cupcake. We got an exclusive lineup, y'all. They knew. So, Cupcake, I just say whatever come to mind, but I also go by feelings. The cookie shop is not exempt, correct?
Oh no, Lord, they got their own problems coming up. But they got this, plus they got their own problems. No,
Bingo.
no, no, they're not exempt. Oh no, 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 no. Mm-mm.
Cookie shop is not exempt, gang.
Oh
Because y'all
no,
remember what they called the Cupcake and Dr. Ian Diamond?
uh-huh. Operation Cookie
Operation what?
Monster. Cookie Monster.
Operation Cookie Monster. Operation Cookie Monster. See, what y'all don't realize, gang, when you sign that deal with the devil, he comes and collects. The devil gonna always come and collect when you sign that deal. The devil's gonna come collect on Hernandez, Govan, on Yo Gotti, and everybody that was involved. And see, we ain't gonna go too far, but think about why the feds held Big 30.
With no
Why
criminal
they ain't
record,
let
yeah.
Big 30 out? We'll talk about that a little bit later. Let's continue, gang.
It was a good dude. I guess, maybe coming from the environment I come from, you kind of get numb to certain things. And, of course, I hate to see, they happen to be dead, but
Oh yeah, Big Daddy.
did I need counseling or anything like that? No, I didn't. I'm just numb to certain shit.
And the reason why you're numb to certain things, Hernandez, Govan, and you didn't mind because I think that you a sissy. I think Hernandez, Govan allegedly goes both ways. We heard what happened with the doctor. Govan goes both ways, y'all. He called Big Jook Big Daddy. Big Jook, on the other hand, smacking his lips. Think about it. Big Jook smacked his lips. I got that when he said, we got the, I won't be nowhere. And the pill, man, isn't it all adding up? And what you got to do to get in this industry is bend over backwards. That's the reason why I started this live and why I said this live, everybody. And I put the chessboard over. And the reason why I put that chessboard over, y'all, is because Hernandez, Govan, and Yo Gotti have always been friends. And this is what their plan was, is to monopolize not only the industry, because you're supposed to think big, but Memphis. See, Gotti been able to play the background so long, y'all, and I swear it's going to be hard to catch Gotti. Gotti played the card. He played that Monopoly game so right. We talked about that, Dr. E. We talked about that. He monopolizing right now. It's to take over Memphis. They was always friends. When Hernandez, Govan say that, that's the whole throw off that everybody missing. It's a throw off. What you think about this, Cupcake?
Well, I think that he is now going to be a little harder to get hands on him since this latest deal that he bankrolled with Pooh and them. So I think it's going to be a little easier to reach out and touch him now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Ooh, gang. We got an exclusive. Let's get to it.
You hear about death. And, you be sad for a minute and you got to shake this shit off and get back to it.
So you better hide.
Bingo. Now, I know a lot of you guys seen this on my thumbnail, on my video. Isn't this kind of crazy, gang? My opinion, Cupcake, we haven't talked about this part of my opinion. on this part. I've always thought that there was a snake in PRE. I
Yeah,
didn't
you're not
like
the first to say that. Yeah, you're not the first.
I didn't like the fact that Key Glock was breaking Dolph's windows the way he broke his windows. Those interviews that Dolph had, how Key Glock used to sit over there in the cut like he was real shady. And then the fact that Key Glock wanted to do business with Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
But when I saw this, gang, Cupcake sent me the video. I was looking, and I caught this. I said, Cupcake, why would Paper Raul be in a video that they talking about Dolph in the video? What Triller? Just my opinion. What's your opinion? Put a what? This was awfully strange that we catch Paper Raul in a Triller Mafia video, and in the video they talking about wetting you like a dolphin. Paper Raul, why you in this video, gang? Why you in this video, Paper Raul? Now look, y'all. Look what they say.
We finna slide like youngster. Teach a block up like the sun.
And you know who that is, right? Ain't that Devin Barnes, Cupcake? That's Devin Barnes.
It's blurry on my end, but yeah. Did they just say we're gonna slide like youngster?
Yeah, right there in that picture, right there. That's Devin Barnes, right there.
Yeah. Okay.
Look at Devin Barnes, gang.
Yeah, I ain't never seen him without a hat on.
Yeah, I do see him now, yo. Wow.
That's Devin Barnes. That's the one that was supposed to be shooting in the back of the. That he was supposed to be shooting in the back of the cookie shop.
Oh yeah, he was.
There go Devin, y'all. Devin Barnes is with Paper Raul. Hit the like button. I had some people in my comment section say, damn, I always thought it was a snake. But there he is. Devin Barnes, Paper Raul, and Straight Drop saying this.
Westbrook, I'm busting that thunder. I run with that second, don't fumble. My nigga, we winning, no loss. You play, you get wet like a dolphin.
You play, you get wet like a dolphin. Paper Raul, what? It was a snake in that camp, and it's always been a snake in that camp. That's just my opinion, y'all. PRE allegedly didn't like Dolph. Dolph was hard on him. Dolph had every right to be hard on his artists. He wanted greatness out of him. But a lot of people say Dolph was hard to approach. Dolph had a little bit of arrogance in him. Dolph was a little bit of arrogant.
He didn't have.
He was not approachable, a lot of people said.
No.
But Cupcake been with him. She got photos with him.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Sure do.
I'm just saying, y'all. You live by it, you die by it. Mm-hmm. I love Dolph. But Dolph had some snakes in the camp. And he was surrounded by a lot of young boys that grew up in poverty, didn't have nothing growing up. And they did anything to get out, even if it meant taking a life. What do you feel about that, Dr. E?
Yeah. I'm just like, wow. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I believe that, because it's always, I hate to say it, but it's the people closest to. Sometimes they stab you in the back and they jealous. You know what I mean? So it's not surprising, but at the same time, it's a cold world. Doggy dog. All about the money, especially Memphis is right. So yeah, I'm surprised and thrown back at the same time. I'm like, I'm not because it's just a character of our community too. You know what I mean? So
Diamond, Cupcake, y'all want to elaborate?
Well, I think that there's always gonna be snakes, especially when it comes to men anyway, especially in the industry. There's usually why a lot of famous rappers they usually try to minimize who they have around them because they all trying to get rich fast and they a lot of them grow up cutthroat and they just don't know how to be civil and be business minded. So
Yeah, but
they end
Dolph
up
was the
being
giver
snakes in
though.
the grass.
Cupcake?
You know, Dolph was the giver though. You know what I mean? Like he literally only wanted he wanted everybody to follow in his footsteps. You know what I mean? Like that's just what it's
Yeah.
just so hard
Cupcake,
to.
turn your mic up a little bit. Can you turn your mic up?
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Is this better? Is this better? Hey.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Uh, okay. It's just he was such a giver. You know what I mean? And he wanted everybody to have the exact same success he did. And he didn't have anybody to show him, and that's why he was so hard on them, because it wasn't given to him, and he wasn't gonna give it to them. You know what I mean? But they all just to think of anybody backstabbing him and backdooring him, it's really hard. It's really hard. It really is. It really is. Um, yeah, he was
Let's
just
get
too
to the
good for
meat
that.
potato. Cupcake gets
Oh
so
God.
sensitive. She didn't put in so much work, and we want to say thank you guys for all the blessings when Cupcake was going through her thing and all the prayers that we had up.
Yes, thank
She
y'all.
she up doing so good, man. I got a phone call from her people and how much she didn't put in work on this Dolph case.
Yes.
And you guys just don't know how much information that we shared together and she brought to me and opened my eyes a lot more to this case along with Onan.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna get straight to the meat and potatoes. We wanted to start it off like that. Let's go.
You play your game.
Now Cupcake will give you the dialogue about Devin Steels. And everybody
Yeah.
heard Mr. Ian talk about Devin Steels. You want to elaborate, Cupcake?
Yeah, so Devin Steele, he was a program director at that I think it was like 97 something. This
Mm-hmm.
uh this radio station in Memphis. Okay, well, guess whose sister used to also work at that radio station? Okay, Cookie Girl. Okay, and so the sister that owns Butterific Bakery, she used to work there too. Well, Devin Steele, he's a white guy. Well, just so happened, he was in with Yo Gotti when it come to making sure that Dolph could not get no radio play. Him and Devin Steele, Yo Gotti, and Pepper, they were going to New York and they were paying all the DJs back in the day, don't play Dolph, don't play Dolph, don't play Dolph. Okay. And so it's just so ironic that the only reason that Dolph was in his car that day when they were able to get him is because some white guy from the radio station called Dolph's people and said, "Hey, is it possible when he comes to town for the cookie? Not the cookie, the turkey drive. Can he be in the Corvette?" And they were like, "Well, it's got a flat tire and we don't have the key for it, but we'll make it happen." So that's ironic to me that he wouldn't have been in that car if he hadn't have been asked by the
Exactly.
by the radio station because they were talking about a meet and greet and photos and all this stuff, after the turkey drives was over. But uh, you know, so he was a target. They made him a target
Mm.
that day.
Because you remember when when Dolph came and got his cookies, he was in a regular van.
Yes, that's right. Because he used. Let me tell you something. In one day, he might go through 10 vehicles. He would borrow family vehicles, friends. You never saw him in a flashy vehicle. It was tinted, and it was just regular. It might have been Crown Vic, might have been a minivan, might have been that truck. It was just something that would not turn heads.
So everybody, the only reason why Dolph drove that car It's because of this man right here. They wanted Dolph to drive that camouflage car so he would be able to be located.
That's right.
And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, because if he had been in one of those other, like that white van or white truck or whatever, and he'd have been sitting in Makita's, Strange Pop and Cornflake would not have known who he was. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, they set him up. They set him up, and he would never drive that car around Memphis. No. Mm-mm.
When he was with you, he wasn't in no camouflage car. When he was with you, he was in a black undercover.
What was it? Yeah, we was in, like, I think one was a Navigator. I think one time we was in a Maserati. One time I think. Yeah, but even though those are like, kind of a little bit more high end cars, it's still nothing that's gonna make you turn your head and say, "Is that Dolph?" No.
Yeah, because he was known for being in camouflage vehicles.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. That was his thing, but never riding around town. Maybe leaving town he might be, but not just riding around for the hell of it. No. Because he was a mark.
Exactly. That's what we was kind of wanting.
And we're going to see that, and we're going to hear that. Matter of fact, I'm going to go to it right now. Right now, before we get right back to that commentary, let me show everybody this video right here. I think I have it on the timeline, don't I, baby?
Which one?
Right here. So what we're going to do, I don't have to go that clean. Let me close the screen. We're going to go right back to this commentary, everybody. But I want to show you guys. Now, Devin Steels is the man that told. What's up, Smitty G? I see you. What's up, September Virgo? This man here is the one that said, why don't we need Dolph to come in a camouflage Corvette.
Yep.
So he can be spotted and identified. Now, Mr. Ian speaks of that, but we're going to show you what Cupcake just mentioned here on the screen. Sorry about that. I want everybody to check this video out. Right here. Let's add this to the screen. So give you a little bit more clear example of what she's talking about. Double tap the screen. Thank you, September Virgo. I see you.
Shit out. We live. Holy shit. Oh, no. Hey, y'all got my sister that came in this thing, man. Jamaican thickness that came in. She's probably my co-host, but we ain't got no guests. I think my folks may have gotten lost because about 8 minutes AJ was calling and telling me that they was outside, but then one Nan and my sister just told me.
I want y'all to see y'all looking at a reptilian right here, gang. Oh, what you talking about, C-Dub? I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. She ain't human. Raven, y'all think all Raven just regular, don't you? Y'all fooled by the game. Why is Raven? See, Raven know I've been on her ass for a while. I'm not trying to get back on you, Raven, because I know you probably listening, and you probably sitting over there like, damn, here this nigga go again. You started this nigga up again. But Raven ain't gonna apply the pressure. I'm gonna tell you what you out here for, though, Raven. I want to tell you why you just opened up your new cookie store in Atlanta, Georgia. Because you got that profit. You got yours. So now you in Atlanta cooking marijuana cookies. I said, damn. She out there making the marijuana cookies. See, because that's what Dolph needed you for. I said, damn. See, Dolph was just taking Raven through the hoops a little bit. Making them little cookies. Dolph was doing this thing. Y'all know the best way to do it is making them edibles. And she was the best one to do it. Because those some good-ass cookies. No shade. Some good-ass cookies. I don't care what none of y'all say. You heard what she said when I went to the shop? You was over there with that bitch. You was over there with your bitch, and y'all was over there liking the cookies.
She She said, "You and your bitch."
You and your bitch was over there liking the cookies. Cookies was good. And if you mix them cookies with marijuana, oh man, you ain't gonna even be able to taste it. Dolph wasn't stupid. And Gotti know why he needed her too. Gotti know what he needed her for. Oh yeah, they coming up in here now because they know I'm kicking facts. She know how to make cookies, edibles. She know how to make butter. She's a beast. Her sister, her shop is called Butterifics. Butterifics don't say cookies. I said, damn. Butterifics don't say cookies, y'all. What's up, High Alert? Exactly, and we gonna go back to that. See, I can't stand my Dolph thing because y'all get me into this shit, and I'm over here talking politics. I ain't seen High Alert, so I know I'm making some noise. What's up, High Alert? We ain't even started yet. We got Cupcake in the chat. Cupcake.
Yeah.
Am I on the right track, Cupcake, so far?
Yeah, and don't forget to mention that the sister's the one that said that it was her daddy that bagged Dolph's order and sent him on that day. Remember?
Ooh. That's why. Uh-oh. I said, damn. Did y'all hear that? I got that video. What's that video, y'all? I got to come back for part 2. I see. Y'all seen the video. Tell them what she said, Cupcake. Tell that again so that people can hear because it's out there. I just can't. I don't want to slow the show down, but I would pop her right now, but I'm going to pop her again later.
Okay, well, if I need to send it, I will. She, the reporter was in the bakery that day, and she said, yeah, Raven said it was her dad that bagged up the 2 chocolate chip cookies and ice cream for him. And we're like, what? The daddy? Where was the daddy at? The daddy was not supposed to be there. Just lying. Lie.
And y'all remember when I popped her online and I got her to admit that her daddy was there earlier that morning, but she lied and said she didn't say her daddy was in a sports car. Didn't she tell me that? She said my daddy left in his little car. But on the online video, when you got me in her chat and she talking to me, she said, you a lie. I ain't never told you my daddy was in a sports car. She said, I'll play the video. But guess what she said after that? Fuck that. I ain't going to play the video. Pay me.
That's what she said. You gonna have to pay.
She said, you're going to have to pay me to play the video.
Ooh.
Because she knew that's exactly what she said. So what you saying, Cupcake, makes sense. So the daddy was there. So, and if the cousin was sick, remember she said her cousin called in because he was sick on the video I got. Raven said her cousin called the daddy because the cousin was sick and the daddy said he was going to come back because he was there earlier and she said he was at the house chilling. Yeah. She said Maurice was at the house chilling. The brother called and said, I'm not feeling well. Well, tell me, why not the brother, the cousin? Tell me why when Dolph got unalived, the cousin was still standing outside with his apron on. He didn't look sick to me.
No, he didn't. And she said that the cousin was in the back bagging up cookies.
Bingo.
That's what. Man, yeah. Oh my God, please. Ooh.
So this is where she get messed up, and she also got messed up on I forgot that other channel. He popped her ass too. Let's go.
The spot is kind of hard to find, so those are the complications is terrible. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out why y'all ain't got no telephone numbers to talk to each other. What is this Instagram messaging stuff? I'm gonna have to get better because I'm more of a text and inbox type person. So the twins, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm apologizing to the twins right now. Man, they from Mississippi. They 26. They some Scorpios, and they were supposed to be here. Me and my sister was gonna tag team. We had the questions. Shout out! They just got under new management. on the within the CMG camp. So shout out and congratulations to them for that. But man, what they doing?
Raven so high off cocaine. It's a shame.
Stop moving.
Raven so doped up. It's a shame. No shame. It seems like you got your life together, Raven. You got a little weight on you now. But right here, you was reptiling on us. You was a reptilian. And you showing me when we get to them checkerboard floors, right? What you really are, Raven.
Right now, man, they from Mississippi. They 26.
Raven is a reptilian. Hit the like button. And her name is what, y'all? Raven. Do I need to go look it up what a raven is? Stop playing with me. See, this is why I do them all type of ways when I get all deep with that name. Y'all know what a raven is, Dr. E. Diamond, you know what a raven is? Almost like a crow.
A damn bird.
Yep, bird. Yep. They can talk.
They some Scorpios, and they was supposed to be here. Me and my sister was gonna tag team. We had questions. Shout out, they just got under new management. They went on the within the CMG camp. So shout out and congratulations to them for that. But man, what they doing?
What's wrong with her?
What? They in the CMG crew? Oh, look how Raven look when they talk about CMG, her sister.
Some good things out here, and I was trying to get them within the CMG camp. So shout out and congratulations to them for that. But man, what? They just got under new management. They went on.
You hear what Raven said? I can do that.
Within the CMG camp. So shout out and congratulations to them
you
for
see
that.
it, September.
But, man, what? They doing some good things out here, and I was trying to get them in here so we could question them, but them for that. But man, what? They doing some good things out here, and I was trying to get them in here so we could question them, but yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Yo Gotti and everybody.
They want to dig ride him. I'm sorry. But they want to ride these dudes so bad. Like, y'all want to represent somebody so bad. Y'all ain't got your own lane.
Man, get out there. We ain't your mixed party, man. Him 901 day.
But gotta mention other
day,
people.
and Makita's Butter Cookies did amazing.
Trick or treat.
Downtown, it was amazing. It was hectic though, but it was fun at the same time because a lot of
901 trick or treat.
my sister, just
She look like she high, drunk.
Location. She kind of like
all of that above.
Cookies.
Because you remember that interview that she was in? She didn't look nothing like that. She didn't
Raven
act
run
nothing
both
like
of
that in
them.
one of those interviews that we had.
Look at Raven arm under the bottom.
Oh no. Oof.
I said,
she looked terrible in this interview.
That's when that cocaine started coming off.
Yeah, she looked bad. She looked bad. But my thing is why it's always got to be CMG being brought up every time she's doing something. Like, why can't she just have her own lane?
Right.
I don't understand why people riding them so hard. Like, you don't even hear Gotti representing his crew as much as everybody around the hood out there trying to represent him. You know what I'm saying? Like it's D riding in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all want to ride the wave instead of riding your own wave. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if
I
you
don't know.
ask
I
them,
just
they
don't like
don't know
it.
them.
I don't like when people look at other people because they got a lot of money and you gotta be like them. No, be like yourself. And if you be like yourself, you might end up making your own lane and your own money. To me, it's like you want to be famous because they're famous. And that's the reason why I'm glad that like Glorilla and them they have a certain few people they deal with, but they ain't like trying to be friends with everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're not thirsty like them other ones out
Right,
there.
exactly. And Glow, she came up because you know what I'm saying? First of all, her music is good, you know what I'm saying? But her lane is different, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So I don't know. I actually like Glorilla. You know what I'm saying? You already know how I feel about it. I just feel like people be riding them too hard. You know what I'm saying? Even if they got flaws and stuff, but it just be the weirdest ones. It be the ones that ain't got nothing, that be talking too much, pillow talking, causing conflict that don't need to be in the first place. If they just stop their bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
this has came so far, so long. You know what I'm saying? And you see this man go in out here running his mouth like a female about
Woo.
everybody else's business, but won't talk about his own. I ain't
Uh-uh.
never seen somebody on so many interviews
Go ahead, Diamond. Keep rocking the show. Diamond,
in
go. Go.
so short a amount of time about so many celebrities, and I'm trying to figure out when the hell was he around any of them. He wasn't around none of them. He know all they business though. He always want to, go talk to, these blogs, these podcasters, whatever, running his mouth about people, man. I don't know. I mean, to me, he gives greed. He gives a person that just don't know how to just mind his own. He gotta always have his hand in everything. I don't know. He just rubbed me wrong. That's all
You
I'm
just
saying.
said the key word. Have his hand into everything. That's why we
Right,
here
but
today.
that's the problem. My thing is everybody don't rock with Govan like that. First of all, he already labeled what he is, someone that talk too much
Well,
in the
ask
first
Cupcake
place.
that question. Cupcake,
Huh?
do
Yeah.
people rock with Govan like that?
Well, you know what? You wouldn't think that they do. But where he used to, I'll tell you something, because when he used to be a part of Clover G, and because he knows like Memphis Mob, and he knows all the key players as far as um music goes in Memphis, because his who he calls his brother, okay, um, aka Hot Rod. Hot Rod used to invest in a lot of the music groups. As a matter of fact, Big Jook is the one that invested into Clover G. Okay, so he knows people from back in the day. So I don't really know what all he knows today. And you would think people were not rocking with him, but I mean, I'm not seeing no smoke going on.
Well, see, that's the problem though. But as you see, like in a lot of the interviews he's been doing, it's about people that ain't even in the inner workings of where he live at. You know what I'm saying? Like he be at. It's people that he shouldn't even be talking about. Like I don't know. I just feel like that even if he does have people from back in the day
So
that
his
he's
brother.
associated with, to me, it doesn't make any amount of sense for him to be doing interviews about another man or other men and not talk about his own lane and what he's doing. And to me, it just
I,
seemed like
mhm,
malicious
mhm,
malicious intent.
yeah,
Because you'll never, when he goes on interviews, you'll never hear them asking questions about himself. How you doing, Go? What's going on with you? Blah blah blah. You don't hear that coming from these podcasters talking to Govan. They already talked off the podcast and said what they want to talk about on the podcast, and they're talking about everybody but him.
yeah, that's right. I believe that there's stipulations when he goes on a podcast. You know what I mean? I believe there are
But are
stipulations,
they
and I don't.
paying them to talk? That's the question too. So he's talking on these podcasts. You think he's talking on them for free,
Oh
or
no, he said he will not leave his house for free. No, you don't get him on a no. I think he charges
so?
like he charges up like upwards like 10 grand for a show.
But that's what
Man,
I'm saying. His information that he's given, how do we know it's accurate
they
or not?
Yeah.
And who is he talking to or dealing with? Where he has so much information about other people that ain't pertaining to him himself.
Well,
Diamond. Diamond.
he was.
Let me show you that then. I'm loving the energy. I'm letting you two rock the show. Diamond, Dr. E, how they doing? Is they doing pretty good?
oh yeah, I'm keeping game. You know what I
Okay.
mean? I'm learning tonight. Oh yeah.
Hey, let me say this real quick, C. He was the first one to break the Gucci story. People think it was AK-47. No, no,
There you go.
no.
They going, they
No,
going. Let them go, Dr. E. They at it. Both of them two
no.
at it. Let them go.
But see,
I'm
that's
quiet.
what I'm
Go.
Well,
saying. What does
Kim, yeah,
Gucci have anything to do with what's going on in Memphis?
no. Oh, no, he lives in Texas. Oh,
He now live in Texas,
He lives in
or
Texas.
he lives in Govan lives in Texas.
yeah.
Yes.
All right, but
Keep going before I
Gucci
drop
man
the
don't live
overlay.
in
Go ahead.
Texas. Gucci man don't live in Texas.
No,
So what?
he's from the A. But that's why I'm trying to figure out how did he see the video before everybody?
That's what I'm saying. Why is this man so intertwined with other
Well,
people's business?
let me show
This
you
man,
why. Let me show you why while y'all right there. I'm gonna put the overlay over.
Man,
That's the overlay. Overlay.
the
Not the
thumbnail, right?
background. Overlay. Thumbnail.
Right.
Let's go. That's why. Right there. Keep going. Y'all keep going. I'm just gonna fill
I
it in.
don't. If
The
this
reason
man is
why
in, if
this
this
say
man
Cupcake Diamond Gang.
is in
What did Cupcake?
Texas,
Hold on, Diamond. You guys are both kicking ass. You said why is he in Texas? Where is Zillionaire Zoe?
Yeah,
Where's
Texas.
Montana 7? Where they at? Texas. They taking over Texas. Why is Hernandez Govan not scared to move to Texas? Mythology. Monopoly. It's Monopoly.
Oh, and you know what?
no, what
I just
it's
thought
given to
about it.
me, what it's given to me is Govan.
Diamonds. Wait a minute. Think because you get to. This is what I feel. This is what I.
No, I'm not. I'm just looking at the facts. Gucci live in
Wait a
Miami.
minute. Wait a minute. When you
He
Diamond? What
from
you say
the
now? What you
A.
just said?
This man ain't even over in them areas for him to
Wait a
know
minute.
any
Diamond,
information
start
about.
thinking right now before this why we rock shows. I love when I get you shaken up. But you saying shit that's making sense. But I'm trying to show you what you saying to make it make even more sense.
Okay, you're saying he live in Texas around all CMG. Okay, fine. My thing is, why isn't his ass cut off? He talking too much. If I was Gotti, I
Why
would have
who ain't
been
cut
cut
off,
off.
Diamond? Why
Go
who ain't cut off, Diamond?
go in because he talking too much.
How is he?
I'm just saying. Why would I want somebody that's always on the blogs, always in the media, talking about
Because
other
they
people's
feel, let me
business?
tell you,
Why would I want them
here's,
around my camp? He talks too much.
well, you're right. Cupcake, you want to insinuate on that? Uh, you just did me all type of ways. I, Go ahead, Cupcake.
Well, I'm gonna. You know what? I just totally blanked out, and I don't know what I was thinking. I know how he saw the footage first because he's friends with Big 30. Big 30
Exactly.
I get that.
videoed it.
I get that. But what I'm
Wait,
saying,
Diamond, wait a minute.
so,
Don't do that, Diamond.
look, I'm just looking
Don't
at
do
that.
that. Let some
No,
people talk.
let her finish. I'm gonna let her
That was it.
finish.
No, that was it. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, my
Well, let
mind.
me, can I talk then, Diamond?
Yeah, you don't need my permission to talk.
Well, it seemed like it.
No, I'm just going off of what she said. Okay, so there's people that he knows how he got a hold of the videotape before everybody else. That's fine. But what common sense does he have to let everybody know he's seen that information before everybody
Right,
else?
right. Yeah, I feel you. I feel
He
you.
could have
Yeah.
kept that to himself. And he like, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and get on the podcast and tell what I know. And don't you see the problem here?
Yeah, but here's what
Dr.
come
E,
out.
do you hear this shit? Dr. E, do you hear this shit? I asked to talk, and then she just kept going like, fuck you, nigga.
Diamond saying, "This my
Let me finish
platform.
this my shit.
Let me say what I gotta say."
Because I hate when men be sitting here pillow talking or trying to make $1 off other people's suffering and pain. Now we know that I mean not Gotti, but
What up,
Gucci Man.
Damon?
We know that
Hey,
Gucci
Damon.
Man had a lot of artists, right? And we also know those contracts weren't good. We know that, right? We know what Pooh Shiesty wanted. He wanted to get out of his contract. So I think he should have went the legal route and actually got him an attorney and went that way. But he went the ghetto crazy malicious way. Okay,
Well, that's
it's
right
still
because
not
see,
funny regardless.
Okay.
It's not funny on either side, Pooh Shicey's side or Gucci Man's side. Gucci knows what he was doing, but at the same time, it's a legal matter. He was his business partner. They were in
It's
business
been a long
together,
time,
and
y'all.
they should have went
She's
a
warming
legal
up.
way.
It's been a long time since she's been on the platform, so just bear with her. Let her get it all out.
I'm just saying. I
It's been
just
a
feel
while.
like when people sit here and make fun of people
Just let her get it out.
getting robbed and tied up or whatever else, I don't see nothing funny about that. And then for him to be the one to break the news, oh yeah, he got robbed. Like it's just a badge of honor that they robbed Gucci. Like what the flip?
You see this shit, Dr. E?
I'm letting it cook. I'm just
I'm just
Let
saying,
it
like these
cook.
dudes, man,
it,
these dudes be
it's just you gotta.
blowing me. And I'm just saying, what I would if I was CMG crew, I would have been distance myself from Govan snitching ass, running his mouth too much. You know what I'm
You don't
saying?
like
There's
Govan,
no
do
way.
you, Diamond?
Hell no, I don't like snitches. Snitches get stitches. Even if he do know information, we don't need to know he know the information. There's plenty of people that know a lot of shit. They just don't tell it. And he's just one of the people that just can't hold water.
Okay. Cupcake? Diamond, you got it all out?
I'm done. I just told y'all.
No, I mean,
Uh,
I'm glad you said it that way because we all play a part here on this situation, and it just gets better as we continue. So, Diamond, everything that you just said is going to coincide everything that mixes right. Let's go, gang.
Right there, but Devin still, y'all program director at 97.9 in Atlanta. He got a part in this.
Shouts out to my nigga Stan G. Let's go.
Because
Stan G called me the other day.
uh, Gotti and Pepper went to New York, blocking numerous meetings.
Now you heard same thing that Cupcake said. You heard Mr. Ian say that Devin Steele was blocking many meetings. Let's continue, gang. Let's look. Let's go. It's gonna get good as we go. Let's go.
I can go down the list from J Records to Universal. The A&R was real niggas, and they were like, these folks told me don't meet with you. You feel what I'm saying? Not only that right there, but Devin Steele, y'all program director at 97.9 in Atlanta. He got a part in this.
And that's what he's trying to tell you. He got a part in this. And guess who just finished that up? Cupcake. What was his part in this, Cupcake?
He well, other than helping block Dolph from getting any radio play, he's the one that made the call to Gotti's camp. It was Gotti's cousin, not Gotti, crap, to Dolph's cousin, and said, "Hey, we want him to drive one of his camouflage cars to the meet and greet after the turkey drive." And they were like, "What? Meet and greet? What? Yeah, we're gonna have one." They're like, "Well, we don't have any. The only one we got left is a Corvette. Tires flat and the keys missing, but I tell you what, we'll make it happen." And they did. And then boom, he was exposed, and they got him.
Everything Cupcake is telling you right now is facts. Y'all didn't know that, did you? But she know. She got boots on the ground. She got boots on the ground, gang. How you know before we told y'all that Hernandez Govan lawyer was gonna have to watch out? Didn't you say it? Didn't you say it, Cupcake?
Oh yeah, I did. Yep, I sure did.
Yep.
Manning Aurora. This is all a play. This is all a setup. We gonna get to we working you down now. Now we finna get to the meat and potatoes. Let's go, gang. So now y'all know when Mr. Ian is saying that what? He has a major part because without him, Dolph wouldn't have never drove that camouflage car down there.
That's right. Because Dolph didn't know it. He didn't know it. He did not know that until he got into town. He didn't know he was even going to be driving that thing. He was just told, "Hey, you know what? Look, you need to drive this because you got to go to meet and greets after the turkey drive."
Wow. Let's go, gang.
Meeting. It was a knock at the door, and I went to the door, and it was Cornelius. And I was under the impression that he just wanted some X bills or whatever, like he normally did. So I told him to come back later. I was trying to get a deal signed for drop, and he was like, "No, it's important." So I stepped outside, and that's when he mentioned to me, he was like, "Man, they ain't trying to do nothing about Dolph trying to kill Gotti." So at that point, I never heard of that incident. You know, I heard of it. If you reverse it, I done heard of it that way, you know, the attempted hits on Dolph, but I never.
So now you hear that he never heard of that. I want you guys to look at this and pay close attention to this. You got a man sitting on a platform, not one platform, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 platforms. You're looking in the eye of a killer. Not only is he advertising himself, but he's advertising to major people in the music industry. When you need somebody knocked down, call me. This is his life. He breeds young men living in poverty to become illers.
That's the reason why people shouldn't want nothing to do with him. Number
So
one.
I want everybody to listen to what I'm saying and soak this up, y'all. Yeah, skin is the skin, and people look certain ways, and people don't look like what they are. But when you're looking at this man, and everybody know this man is guilty as a motherfucker, excuse me, he should be behind bars for the rest of his life. He is still able. He is still able to get on a platform and keep a straight face. Knowing what he did, and the world knows what he did, but he's not advertising to you, gang. Let's look at he's not advertising
But
to you.
Look at how he's talking. Oh,
Right,
I
but
thought he
listen
was
what I'm
just
saying,
coming over to
Diamond.
get
Just
some people.
soak this up. Listen what I'm saying, Diamond. Just listen for 1 second. I'm trying to teach you something. I'm trying to teach everybody in this chat something. I done been around, I know some killers. I done been around some killers. This man right here is not advertising for you. He's advertising for industry people because he is a part of the system. He is a part of the Illuminati. He is a part of the Masonic rituals. He is a part of this. He is advertising for himself. He's advertising for them. He say, hey, anybody in the industry needs somebody knocked down and needs some young hitmen out of Memphis to come do that dirty work? You don't want to do it? Somebody talking this and that? Call me. I'll send straight drop. I'll send Cornelius. I'll send all my hitters your way. That's what he advertising. But people don't understand that. He is advertising that, and he is in the industry. Do you guys not see that this man is in the industry? The industry embraced him. They embraced this man, gang. They're paying this man to come on their platform. Seti Nash, Vlad, No Jumper. We know what they are. We know what these people are. We know what they are. We know who they work for. We know they put down the oath. He's a part of the oath. He's in the oath. They paying this man. Do you see the money that they're paying him for unaliving young Dolph? Pay attention. He is receiving capital. The industry wanted Dolph gone. But see what you don't understand. See, I ain't new to it. I'm true to it. When Dolph was throwing up that triangle, listen to me good. When Dolph was throwing up that triangle, the Illuminati sign, he was doing the same thing Tupac was doing subliminally. He didn't say kill Illuminati. He psychologically played with y'all. He was teasing the Illuminati. And that's why they unalived Dolph. Because when he walked outside and he threw that thing down, he said, do I want to take the 22 million? Fuck the 22 million. But all you saw was Dolph throwing up the Illuminati sign. He was speaking subliminally. He was playing with something that he shouldn't have been playing with. You see, and he lost his life because of it. Dolph was looking at the long run. He was thinking ahead, but he thought too far ahead. You don't play with them symbols if you're not going to be down with the symbol. But Dolph was like, I can overcome this the same way Pac did. See, when Dolph did that video playing with my scale, he was showing you the Illuminati sign that he would rather burn in hell before he signed with the Illuminati. When he did talking to my scale, y'all wasn't paying attention. Talking to my scale, when it came out with the Illuminati, he was telling you in the video, hey, they want me a part of this, but I'd rather burn in hell. They knew what he was talking about. Hit the like button.
I think this dude kind of remind me of a modern day Suge Knight.
Coral, put a 1 in the chat if I'm telling y'all the truth. When that video came on, he showed y'all the triangle. He was subliminally selling y'all. Dolph spoke subliminally through his videos. Dolph put the 2 men that unalived him in his video. When he did the video, don't play with me, play with your, when he did that, he put Hernandez Govan replica and he put Big Juke replica in the video. The same 2 men that unalived him when talking to my scale came out. The video came on with his eyes as the triangle. It zoomed back. It said to you, if you're thinking Illuminati want me, I took the 22 million, I threw it down, but I'd rather burn in hell before I deal with the Illuminati. And that's why he is unalived today. See, when I get on here, gang, I'm on a whole nother level with this shit. Because I follow signs and symbols. So I don't look at your flesh, I look at your soul. And when you look at a man like this, look at his body. Look at his face. He holds a straight face. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, it's going to be very hard for me to get back on and talk about this shit tonight. Because I'm going to tell you what the Most High told me when it come to this Dolph case. Onan gone. I'm the last one left. I'm the last one motherfucking left that's going to give it to you raw like this. But I'm going to tell you, when it come to a motherfucker that's going to rock this shit for real, I'm going to let the Most High get him. Because you know what God told me? When you look at this man and when you speak it in the manifest, and by the time I'm finished with this video tonight, his ass got something coming. Watch this. Watch this. Let me show you a demon.
At that point, I hadn't heard anything about someone.
You hadn't heard of nothing. At that point, you hadn't heard of nothing. You hadn't heard of nothing of that happening. Giving you a straight face, dog. Look at him in his face. He gave you a straight face and said, I hadn't heard of nothing like that. Nothing about
trying to do anything to Gotti. Mm-hmm. And I told him that wasn't my business. He didn't necessarily know how to move in the streets. There's no way that I would have been moving like that, considering what happened prior to that. He knew what happened prior to that.
So you knew what happened prior to that. Now you want to speak up. Now you want to speak on the Hernandez Govan. You just told us that you never heard of Dolph trying to put a hit out on Gotti. But now you come out saying this.
So yeah, I can speak on it, and
now you can speak on it because you beat the case, and you know that you and Gotti is clear because they ain't got nothing. else on your ass right now, right? Now you can speak on it. Gotti in the clear because he got all the do boys. Y'all monopolizing right now. You know they can't take you back. Gotti in the clear because you went out and you made it seem like you snitching on Gotti. When you said right here, Gotti want his get back. Even though you said Gotti want his get back, right? That don't hold no grounds. Because Gotti know how to move. And you know Gotti know how to move. Can't get you. But we got something that's gonna get you coming. Now watch this.
Oh, so yeah, he knew what he knew what had just happened to Yo Gotti. So there is no way that I would have been riding around here like that, and I knew what just happened to Yo Gotti and the Yo Gotti that everybody know probably going on his lick back. But I don't want to say it the wrong way. Of Dolph trying to do anything to Gotti at that point. I done heard of the shit the other way around. And two, Juke hadn't said nothing to me about no beef or Dolph trying to kill his brother. So why would I go back in there and bring up this weird ass conversation and take a chance?
And you know why? Because he been in the game so long that y'all ain't seen. He been around a lot of people with money. People with money have seen this nigga everywhere they go. But see, me and you, we just small fish. We ain't been at them big parties. But Hernandez been there. He been there with Lil Flip. He been around with a lot of these celebrities. A lot of niggas know who this nigga is. A lot of people know who he is.
T.I. knows who he is.
Say what, Cupcake?
T.I. knows who he is.
Yep.
Remember?
Everybody know who he is.
Yeah, because he at the music awards. At the music awards, he wore a sweatshirt up there with Little Flip and it said "fuck T.I." on it.
Yep.
Yep. When T.I. and Little Flip were into it. Yep.
He been a bully with a fully. Watch this, y'all. It's Impact tonight. Let's go.
So I'm running him off on the potential business deal. I didn't want to take that risk.
Yeah. You're probably thinking this is a nightmare.
So, Cupcake, you want to tell these people what this is? So now, he didn't want to take the risk. But let me go a little bit before we get into this. Now, he said that is the Gotti situation. Now, Cupcake breaks y'all ass down with this. Cupcake, can you let people know what's going on right here?
This is where he was arrested for stealing the car.
This is Cornelius, y'all.
Yeah. This is where Cornelius stole the car. And he was arrested before he got arrested for the Dolph murder. Yeah, they had already picked him up. Yeah, that's what it is. This is where he was indicted for it. Yep.
So y'all paying attention to this?
Oh yeah.
This is where it was two vehicles. This is why I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm not gonna get hyped up yet. I'm gonna get hyped up towards the end. But this is what you look at this right here. Look at the date. Dr. E. Diamond. November 17, 2021. When was Dolph unalive? November 21st, right? Dr. E. Diamond?
Yeah, right. Okay.
So it says in Shelby County, Tennessee, before the finding of indictment, did unlawfully, unknowingly obtained and exercised control over certain properties, to wit, a motor vehicle of the value of $10,000 or more, less than $60,000 in violation. This was what? This was the white Mercedes-Benz. There were two cars.
It was one of them.
Cornelius was indicted for this before. Look at this, y'all. This before Dolph was unalive. That's why Cornelius is going to act like Cornelius says when he watch what I'm going to show you. Cornelius said that car was moved. Cornelius said that car was in the front at first. And when he came back, that car was pushed further back in the yard because it was two different cars. Cornelius was in a white Mercedes Benz. He stole. He was already indicted. Look, there it is, y'all. There it is. We showed y'all. Now watch this, gang. Listen what Cornelius say. This right here, Cupcake, this is what y'all don't know. Cupcake got the inside work. This is him going to court for that.
You're on the docket today on a C felony theft of property over $10,000. And you're asking that we dismiss this charge.
Do you see straight drop there, y'all? Do you see straight drop there?
No.
You see Cornelius. That's about the car. That's about the white Mercedes. Let's go.
We want to not dismiss, but what? No problem. No problem. Mr. Smith, arraigned in criminal court on that. It's dismissed down here. Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Hit the like button. Double tap the screen, y'all. Let's go.
And that was with Bobby.
You knowing both Straight Drop and Cornelius, why would they park that car there if you just had to guess?
If what was reported is true as it relates to him being shot, I just think they panicked, maybe. From what he testified to, he said Justin was shot, grazed as well.
In the shoulder or
in the back or something, I think.
Where's the blood?
And
go ahead, Cupcake, because I'm gonna insinuate out there. Go ahead, Cupcake.
Where's the blood? The car had nothing. That car had nothing in it.
Nothing in it because the car was swapped. So watch what this is where he fucks up, because y'all know I pay G-Money, y'all know I do this shit. I'm finna fuck him up.
Look what G-Money says.
Lying ass bitch. Now watch this, guy. I'm finna do him all type of ways. Cornelius said, now this goes back to Marquita's cookies. Marquita's cookies now. They not in the clear. Operation Cookie Monster. See, everybody remembered, like Cupcake told me, I kind of knew. The reason why they got Big 30 and Big 30 can't get out, because Big 30 know exactly what happened to Dolph. It's where the feds come in. They jibbling and jabbling because this Dolph case ain't closed. Operation Cookie, Operation Cookie Monster.
Yep.
This is what we holding on to over here. We about got it right. Now watch this, y'all. Cornelius said that Hernandez Govan said that you was shot and your blood is on the scene. How the hell did Hernandez Govan know that Cornelius was shot and that his blood was on the scene? But right here, he just says, if he got shot and if it was true, nigga, that lets you know this man is the police. Not only is he the police, he got the information about Cornelius being shot from the police. How the fuck do you know from a video he was watching from us? If we didn't know, everybody that watched that video, when them boys unalived Dolph and ran off when nobody knew that they got hit. If they didn't tell us that man got hit, when nobody knew them boys got shot. So how the hell he knew before all of us? Cause this was right after. How did he know? We didn't know until days later, months later, that Cornelius and Straight Drop was shot. How the hell did he know?
Yeah, but Raven, I don't C-Dub, I don't know if I told you this or not, but here's some exclusive. Raven and them had already sent the video of young Dolph getting shot. They sent it to Yo Gotti. And if
Exactly.
you'll remember, when you see all them people standing in the parking lot and they're all looking at their phones, they're watching the video. So he probably had the video himself too, because they got it. They had it. They downloaded it. They were tweaked the video and everything, and yeah. So he probably got a copy of it too.
Wow.
Yeah. Because there was some people that was like, "Oh, I'm late for you." They were Trula Mafia people, and they were making Facebook posts. "I'm late for Atlanta. I'm late for the watch party. I'm late for the watch party."
And exactly like you look what you said, and look what G Money said in the chat.
Oh, there you go. Yep, there it is. There it is. Yep, that's true. Where were they going to? Atlanta. See, it's something about Atlanta.
Where's Raven?
Atlanta.
Where is Maya J?
Oh yeah, she's in Georgia. Oh yeah. Yep. And remember, Govan, what did he say? "I don't know how they forged those call logs. Me and Straight Drop hadn't talked in over 60 days. Well then why was you and Juke meeting at the house? If you and Straight Drop aren't talking, why would you and Juke be meeting about signing him then? Come on."
Ooh, say that one more time.
I said, Govan said, "I don't know why they was making up them call logs and stuff." He said, "Me and Straight Drop, we had not talked in over 60 days." He said,
Yep.
"So for them to say we was talking, and I thought, wait a minute, y'all wasn't talking. Okay, well then why would you meet with Juke about him then? If you and him was on the app, you wouldn't be meeting. Come on. No. Mm-hmm.
If what was reported is true as it relates to him being shot, I just think they panicked, maybe. From what he testified to, he said Justin was shot, grazed as well.
In the shoulder? Or
you already knew at the watch party. Don't try to blame it on him. Watch this.
In the back or something, I think. And if that's the case, if you just coming off a drill or a high-profile drill like that, both of y'all shot, I just think they panicked and weren't thinking. That's the only sense I could make of.
No. We beat you. The only reason that they came back, watch this, Cupcake. The only reason that they came back, because both of them knew that car was going to get swapped. Straight Drop knew that car was going to get swapped. That's why they came back. Because you told them, hey, bring that car back. They brought that car back to swap the car.
Because remember, the other one
back to get swapped.
The other one had to go get burnt, remember?
Bingo. So we got exactly. So we got Cupcake. We got a couple of things missing. We got weapons that are missing. Everybody remember those machine guns that they used? Somebody got rid of those. Straight Drop know where them weapons are. The only reason that Hernandez Govan made that phone call that he had with Straight Drop in jail was to secure the bag. Are you gonna tell, bruh? Because there's some missing links. It's the machine guns and the other car.
Because remember him and Straight Drop, they've already made up now. They're free. They're back in the good graces
But
again.
you know what? I don't think they're friends anymore. They were friends before Straight Drop was denied that appeal.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you know what? You may be right. Yeah, remember because he said he forgave him this, that, and the third. Oh, okay. Oh,
They were
Lord.
friends until Straight Drop was denied that appeal.
Oh my God.
Now Straight Drop finna start thinking different. Oh, they denied me? Oh, hell no. Now Straight Drop beating the walls in. He in there like, oh, hell no.
Yeah.
They made Straight Drop think he had hope of getting out this bitch. But Straight Drop don't now. So Straight Drop got to leak something. Something has to be leaked at this point. Only thing Straight Drop on Straight Drop mind is, man, this nigga out on YouTube. This nigga on YouTube making money. Cornelius, y'all gotta think how he thinking. Cornelius, goddamn it, was telling the truth. I didn't ride with Cornelius. This nigga need to be in here with us. He acting like we was dope fiends, but notice he don't act like Straight Drop was a dope fiend. He just called Cornelius the dope fiend. He don't put all the shit on Straight Drop. Y'all notice that? He don't say Straight Drop was dumb. Straight Drop was just a goofy. He put it all on goddamn it Cornelius.
Straight Drop was the hitter.
Yeah, because remember though, Cornelius, there's no way he could afford all those X pills. So Cornelius had to work them. He had to work them drugs off somehow. We know what he did.
That's why he's not gonna say all of that.
Yep. So watch this, y'all.
You know, because they shot multiple music videos. Straight Drop had multiple music videos in that same yard of the house. So everyone was like, why would you?
Well, I wouldn't say multiple. He only
at least one of them.
He had one.
All right.
And yeah. And so, you know, with that being said, if you got
Look at Adam trying to get his report in over there. Adam like, man, I want this nigga to say the wrong thing so I can get my Fed report. Adam trying to turn, Adam, he's still getting initiated right here, y'all. Let's go.
A video that you shot in the yard. You just made more sense of it, Remo. Why would you park the car you just killed off in the same yard where you shot a video with? That's panic. That's the only thing that I could think of. I done been in them situations before, you know, so it's like everything happening fast, you know, so, you know, and it definitely wasn't a conspiracy.
Another promotion of itself. I done been in this situation before. Pay me. I've been in this situation before. Right, Dr. E?
Yeah, I heard that.
I've been in this situation before. This is my job. This is my 9 to 5. I'm a hitman. I've been in this situation before. I won't fail you. I can beat any fucking thing you want to bring my way. Let's go.
Because if it would.
Nah, that was because I had to get up the next morning, early this morning, and go get a car cover. He gave me some money to buy a car cover as well. You know, to cover the car that was sitting across the street. You know, he was like, first he kept saying we gotta bring the cover. But, you know, he said, gave me the money, go get the car cover or whatever.
When did he give you the money?
That night, he gave me the money.
The night of?
That night before.
It's a lot of nights.
The same night, the same morning, the car got discovered. The night before he gave
me. Dr. E, I got a question. When this lady said there was a lot of nights, what did you get out of that? What did you guys get out of when she said, now she's supposed to be working for him and convicting Hernandez Govan.
Right.
So this lady is supposed to be convicting Hernandez Govan, getting him locked down. But what do you get when she said this?
When did he give you the money?
That night, he gave me the money.
The night of?
That night before.
It's a lot of nights.
The same night.
Try to get clarity right here. Like because the slang he's kind of talking. He's trying to make sure she's getting it right because he's like this night, that night. And she's like, there's a lot of nights going on. So that's what she's trying to get some clarity and make it correct. It's grammar while you talk, it's word, because you want to make sure it's clear what he's saying, what night you're talking about. That's what I'm getting out of it.
Want me to tell you what I'm getting out of it?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
When I put a 1 in the chat if you agree with me. You don't have to agree. If you agree with Dr. E, put a 2. If you agree with me, put a 1. This woman is supposed to be taking Hernandez Govan down.
And she on his side,
so she turns around and says, there's a lot of nights. That makes him look stupid. Mm-hmm. She's supposed to be on his side, on Cornelia's side.
Like she telling
but she says there's a lot of nights. Mm-hmm. What are you talking about? I'm making you look like a dope fiend. I'm making you look stupid. So which is making it better for Hernandez Govan because Memphis is so fucking crooked and they are all down with the setup.
Yeah, but she used to also be Mr. Ian's girlfriend when she was in law school.
So what do you think? Am I off or am I on?
Yeah.
What?
Wow, I wouldn't even figure that one. So wait, you say while she was in law school, she was whose girlfriend?
She dated Mr. Ian, yeah, who was Hernandez Govan's best friend at that time.
So means what?
It means that she wasn't gonna. She's not. That's why she was out there. She wasn't qualified to do this case, and so you know what? There's no way that she was gonna let Govan lose. She.
So does it look like she's trying to make Cornelius look stupid?
She's doing anything she can, to not make Govan look bad.
Bingo. Listen how she said it. She's supposed to be helping him. There's a lot of nights. How would you feel if your lawyer's up there telling you there was a lot of nights, Dr. E? You like, nigga, I just paid you. And now you're gonna sit up here and say it's a lot of nights like I'm a stupid motherfucker? Ain't you supposed to be working for me even though you not? Because you trying to convict Hernandez Govan, but damn. Look, y'all.
When did he give you the money? That night he gave me the money.
The night of?
That night before.
It's a lot of nights.
The same night, the same morning the car got to school. The night before he gave me the money because I went to AutoZone that morning, got the car covered. And I was going to wait till he got dark to put it on the car, but they discovered the car.
All right. So, but he gave you the money the night before?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's talk about what else happened the night before.
The night before the car was to school?
Yes.
Watch this.
So I had went and wiped it down or whatever. Okay. I went and wiped it down. I had called him and told him that I was going in the backyard to wipe the car down. So he wouldn't, shoot at me or nothing like that. You know who it is in the backyard or whatever.
Even though
that car down. That car down.
He lived across the
street. Yeah, even though you know what I'm saying? Cause,
I know.
Well,
look, she said, no, I don't.
The DA is supposed to be leading him. She's there for him. So she's supposed to be leading him and helping him. She's making it rough.
Giving it to him. She said, no, I don't. Look, y'all. They had to take him down. Look, y'all.
They wouldn't, shoot at me or nothing like that. You know who it is in the backyard or whatever.
Even though he lived across the street.
Yeah, even though you know what I'm saying? Cause,
I know.
Well, I'm saying like this,
She said, I don't. That's a damn shame. Memphis hated Dolph. Gotti got this monopoly right here. Gotti got the whole city on lock. He the prince for real of Memphis.
Yeah, the city liked Dolph, but the system didn't like Dolph.
Right. The city liked Dolph, but the system liked Gotti.
Right. There you go.
That's because he's so charitable to them, buying all new cop cars for everybody, buying the captain of the police force a convertible drop top. I mean, all this crazy stuff. He donates a lot of money to the cops. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He donates a lot of money.
So he bought his way in. He didn't see. Dolph got the love of the streets. He earned his way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Gotti did the old politician way and bought the city. You know what I'm saying? He bought, like you said, police chief, bought cars, houses, paying kids, whatever, tuition, whatever he was doing. You know, typical politician shit. I don't like politics.
And I like how you said that. It's politics, right? Is it politics?
Politics. Because Dolph, you know what I'm saying, he earned the love. He had to do, he just gave love. He gave people money. He gave people record deals. He helped people out. He did things that, you know, like a Robin Hood would do. He from the hood, he robbed the hood, he get right back to the hood, you know, and flip. That's what Dolph was. He's just that hood hero. You feel me? And he was against the industry. See, you can't play both sides though, like that, you know, because they weren't liking that. They're like, man, you want to sign you, and then we make you part of us. No, man, I don't need Dolph. You know, that's how Dolph feels about it. Like I said, he was playing with it, throwing at their symbols, throwing it back in their face. So I take the 22 million. Nah, fuck the 22. You know what I'm saying? That was Dolph. That makes the dude in the streets be like, yeah, Dolph. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. I'm be like, Dolph, I grew up. That's what it was. They look at Gotti like, oh man, you know, yeah, he buying police officers. People knew. They still know.
Yeah, they loved Dolph for Dolph. They loved Gotti because he was gonna have to put some grease in pockets. You know what I mean?
And now we even still seeing, I mean, like you said, it's playing out that, you know, the industry he's connected to is, like you said, monopolizing the city. Look at it. I mean, you know, Gucci man, he can't get nobody out the city. It's kind of like Memphis like a hidden jewel, right? And they done found it, and then they tap it in. When Dolph got there, they started tapping into it because he had the connection to the street like that. But then when they take Gotti, Dolph out, then Gotti then took it, and everybody else is like, you know, he tried to get Shiesty. Everybody's against Gucci, man. Everybody that was down with Dolph is just the opposite when it comes to Memphis. Because Memphis is that golden gem. You know, they got talent there. I mean, look, they got Gorilla. You see what I'm saying? It's like, look how she came up. Nice talent, was already out there doing her thing, whether she was signed or not. Gotti saw that. It's like, hey, I'm signing you to the record label and put you under me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna scoop up everybody in the city. Now, if Dolph would have been alive, you think Gorilla would have went with him? Gorilla, I can't even say it right there. Gorilla, you think she would have went with him? Or she probably thought about, well, I don't know. I like both sides. Wasn't she kind of a Dolph fan too? I think she spoke on.
Yeah, she was.
See?
Yeah, she was, and she made a lot of nasty posts about Yo Gotti when Dolph was alive.
Yep.
See, now how do you get signed to a label that I'm pretty sure they heard about all that stuff that she did, but yet, yeah, come on over and sign. We don't mind what you said about us. I know you talked about me bad, but come on over. You know, $500,000. I know you need the money. Come on over. Dolph gone now. He ain't never coming back. Come on over. That's some pimp shit. I'm just saying. Got her all faced up now. Got her good. I mean, she's a very talented artist and very humble. But at the same time, it's like, man, I'm pretty sure deep down inside, she's like, I was looking for the dog, so, but he
Yep,
gone.
I
I got
agree with
signed this
that.
paper.
I
I
agree
want
with
to
that,
take my
bro.
opportunity. I got no choice. Who else going to be? Who else going to come at me like this? So those are the two top people. So if one gone, you're gonna look at the other side and be like, hey, this is my opportunity out. But I'm pretty sure they pressed her a little bit when they got her into the studio. Like, we ain't got what you see. We're gonna do this and that for you, but we ain't never forgot about what you said. If they have it, they're gonna bring it back up later on when it's time to negotiate the contract for the next one. Like, or when
Yeah,
she
because
go up the ladder,
yep, hmm yeah, because
Go
when
ahead.
he
Go ahead. I'm
first
sorry.
signed her, he had her working like a dog. I mean, that's all she did was work. When he signed Glorilla, work, 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 work. So I think he made her pay her dues. You know what I mean?
I
Yeah,
agree.
she went on tour right away with Megan Thee Stallion and all them, and hooked up with Cardi. So she was out there, and she went real fast to connect to them big time people. It didn't take no time. She didn't stay a local artist for long. She went straight to the major league. you know. But it wasn't just some industry work, like you said. He was like, "Look, you're gonna really pay me back because I'm gonna put all this on you." And then what he also did too, all that stuff was coming up about him. He was getting investigated and all that. So he kind of threw her like, "Look, I'm putting my work in this artist. I'm pressing full time." He made himself also look very busy. Like, hey, I ain't got time to be doing all this other crazy stuff. I'm out here trying to run a record label. He was making it look as much as professional as possible. And then he made sure the money was coming right back to that he had put out there for all this other stuff, court fees and everything else. You want to make sure that money got recouped real quick. And she really paid the bill.
She
Real
sure
talk.
did. Yep. Yep.
Cupcake, you're gonna come to this part 2 of this live. I
Oh
said this
yeah.
was my last live of Cupcake. You coming back up for part 2?
Oh yeah. Of course.
Now, Band-Aid Gang and a long live Dolph.
Oh
I
yeah.
was gonna
Long,
let
long
I was
live,
gonna let
long live
Justice
him.
do his thing. But it's getting a little late. I've been on an hour and a half. I gotta get up early. But I'm gonna give us a part 2. Because I was gonna end this little legacy. But before I do it, I want to show you this. I got plenty of shit on this timeline. See, Cupcake, I can't. I'm gonna stop. Cupcake, I'm gonna stop messing with you.
What?
I got a whole timeline I ain't even finished yet, so we gotta finish this Dolph saga. And I know
I,
I
I
can't let my
fear.
Dolph people down. I am going on tomorrow my politics. I got to because y'all know I like to dig deep. So y'all tap in. Now watch this though. Let me get to it real quick. Just gonna shock y'all out. Let's shock y'all. Let's end like this. And I got again a whole timeline. Okay. So we'll be
Oh,
on
I
the day
know.
after tomorrow. Cupcake, you done started some shit. You made me get back on this shit. I ain't even
You
used
know
my old
what?
timeline.
Because you know what? It's time because it's fixing to start getting crunk. I'm telling you. Time to stay ahead of it, you know? A little
You
bit
right.
anyway. A little bit.
Now, one
You right.
question real quick before we rock and roll. But do you think this is going to tie into the old Pooch Icy thing? And it may come
Oh
back
my
up on the
God.
Gotti?
Yes, because look here. I mean, is there a pattern? I'm seeing one, aren't you? Every
I
time
am.
Yeah.
Gotti's giving money to somebody, somebody's getting shot, somebody's getting killed, somebody's getting robbed. Every time
That's
he
right.
sticks his hand out and gives somebody money, something bad happens. He gave Pushasti 1.5 million as soon as he got out of jail.
Okay. Yep.
I tried to tell you that Dr. E Cupcake got it. He gave him how much, Cup?
1.5.
And who did it? It was who?
Gotti gave
Gotti. And now
Gotti
You
look,
gave
heard
him
that?
shiesty.
Where Diamond at? You heard that Diamond?
She gone. She went to sleep.
Tomorrow.
and now look, he's lost the money and he ain't got no artist.
Oh man, so she got to hear that part. Hey, Diamond, you hear this playback? See, we kept saying about this Gotti situation. Oh, Gotti got nothing to do with it. Oh well.
So give us an intel because I got 5 videos to do.
Hmm.
Now they coming up in my live a little bit now. They like, oh, this nigga gonna start back up. Y'all lucky because I got it. I ain't gonna look every other day now. Every other day I give y'all every other day. Now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that one. 5, 6, 7, 8 view shit that we ain't even started before I get to the end. But let me ask you a question, because we're gonna have a live the day after tomorrow about this, and we go. You want it? Okay. Let me ask you about this Big 30 situation, Cupcake. Can you give us the people the intel about the Big 30 and where we're going right now with the Dolph case?
Well, yeah, because well, we know he knows. Okay, we know he has information. And so don't think he's not being questioned about this. He has no criminal record. He's not a threat to society like they were trying to make him out to be. No, he is being detained for other reasons. Well, let's think about it. What other reason could it be? Oh, gee. Okay, we know because and plus he's in tight with Gotti. He's been in tight with Gotti. He gives Gotti all the praise in the world for a lot of stuff that's happened in his career. So all he is, he wants to scratch. He wants to scratch the Fed's back, then the Feds will scratch his back. He's not to talk.
He about to talk, ain't he?
No, I believe he is.
Oh, wow.
Did y'all hear? Did you hear what she said, Coral? He has no criminal record.
Damn.
Yeah, he's not the gangster that he portrays on his music. Oh my God, no, he's not. He has no criminal record. He has a minor one, okay, but it's nothing to hold him for. They were going to let him go for $100,000 bond. All he had to pay was 10. The Fed said hell no. Memphis gave him the bond. The Feds, within 5 minutes, the Feds had a motion to stay sent over to that courthouse saying no, do not let him go. And guess what? They didn't.
Now, where's Big 30 from? Where is he from? Is he from
Memphis.
Dallas?
He's
from Memphis. Okay. No criminal history now.
Yeah, he doesn't have. He has a minor one, but it's nothing that you would like. He's not like a threat to the community or anything, No, he doesn't. I mean, he was going to get out of jail for $10,000. The judge was like, "Yeah, okay," and then the feds was like, no,
That's because he's being questioned about the Dolph. They seen him in a video with Straight Drop. Talk about we put money on your head and we got you knocked down. That's what he said.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He knows. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's fixing to get good.
I want it to get good. I really do.
Oh man, you know what? Me too. Me too. God, me too.
This right here is the last piece to the pie. If this don't fail, what we got to do late? Oh man.
So Dolph could get justice in the back end of all this.
Oh, he's going to get it anyway. He's going to get it anyway because see, here's the problem. The state had to get all their shit out of the way. Okay. There was so much money that exchanged hands and it went over so many different state lines. The feds have to account for all of the money before they can start the case. There was cars bought, there was studio time bought, there was clothes, you name it. So the feds have been trying to get all the money accounted for, and then you have to think there's so many people that knew about it. That's why this is going to be one of the biggest conspiracies in Memphis. Because so many people knew about it. Yeah, and they're in so many states: Florida, California, Texas, Atlanta. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to put together. Yeah, so that's what's going on right now. Yeah, it's all the behind the scenes stuff now. Everybody's getting
Operation
talked
Cookie
to.
Monster.
Mhm.
Operation, y'all. That's why Cupcake, you just said a lot in just a short period of time because Memphis has been involved in so much crime. It is known to be a small big city, and this case is so big, and we're seeing it like what you're saying right now. So many people are involved. CEO TZ gets caught with what, $70,000 to $90,000 in his pocket. Puts on the Apple Watch. That's on the timeline. That's why I'm saying I got the Apple Watch on the timeline again. I got his case coming up here. I got what he had on his body. I got everything. I got the video of Big 30 with the straight drop. It's a lot I'm gonna bring out. But before we do that, I want to fuck with y'all mind real quick. Because y'all know I'm a weirdo. Because this type of shit turn me. This is the type of shit I be on. Right here. And I got some text messages I want to show y'all the day after tomorrow. Cupcake sent to me. Some but I want y'all to pay attention to this. I'm not showing y'all that until tomorrow. So that's tomorrow's work. But I want you to pay attention to this. Here is Black Youngster laying like Dolph when Dolph was unalive. That was Dolph, right? That was Dolph. That was how Dolph. Yeah. That's how Dolph was laying.
Yeah.
That's how Dolph was laying.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Same color, red. Okay, we know this is a Suwu gang thing, right? This is people in red uniforms gang type of shit, right? We know that, right? We know they all blood gang, even Gucci, but we gonna get to that because that ain't the real Gucci and they know it, so they doing him all type of ways. That ain't the real Gucci. That ain't Guap. That ain't him. That ain't some other nigga. That ain't him. That ain't him. That ain't Gucci. I'ma show y'all that ain't Gucci, man. That ain't Gucci. That's some other nigga. And they doing him all type of ways. See, y'all ain't really. Let me make y'all do y'all type of way. So let me show you this. Watch this. Checkerboard floor. Checkerboard floor. Masonic Eastern Star. Dr. E, look at the skull on the table. Look at the black and white skull on the table.
And who is that?
That's Black Youngster.
And what cookie shop just got their floors done black and white?
Right. Mm-hmm. So now look at the cookie shop. Now, why did you put this up, C-Dub? What is that? That's not the cookie shop. You want me to tell you what this is, y'all? That's Epstein's house. That's Jeffrey Epstein's property. Masonic.
All them getting down to the same kind of floor.
Checkerboard floors. This is Jeffrey Epstein's work right here. Checkerboard floor, Masonic. Now let's watch. Let's put the pieces together.
Just got a phone call from my dad. He was in the store. He's one of the owners. And he just told us that somebody was shot. We didn't know who it was at first. You know, we was just like, okay, I thought it was, you know,
watch
one
her
of the
face.
Employees. So we
watch her face. I told you she wasn't human. Watch this.
Kind of distraught at the time. But, you know, we heard my cousin in the background. You know, he was just...
Look at her eyebrows. She's not human. Watch this.
It's like, man, he gone. Somebody shot him. He gone. And
look at her face. There she go. She about to morph. She's about to morph. She's about to morph. Look at her face. She's morphing. Are you seeing this, Cupcake?
I'm watching. Watch
her face.
You know, we just trying to figure.
Look at her face.
I can't stand to look at her.
She is not human. This was on television when it happened. Look at her face. She is not human. Now watch this.
Yeah, what was going on?
Look at her face. She is not human. Checkerboard floors. She is not human. Reptilians. Jeffrey Epstein. Now watch this. Look at her face. Now watch this.
And then you can hear her dad, you know, he was just like, stay with me, dog. Just stay with me, bro.
Now watch this, y'all.
And so that's when we was like, okay, it was Dolph. So it was kind of, it was real.
Because they still have to tell us, but they have to do it through sneaky ways. Notice how she paused and admitted that. Check this out.
Look at her face. Look at her face.
What you just seen is her technology malfunctioning. A lot of these beings have this technology, cloaking technology that literally lets them hide, but every now and then it glitches. It's also known as shapeshifting. These things exist and they are around us and it's very real. And for you to deny it is crazy because she just admitted it. They have to admit it. And they're usually politicians like she is. Why? Because they have to keep control of us. Politicians pass laws. They allow certain things. Put two and two together. Once you start connecting the dots, it all makes sense.
Checkerboard floors. Jeffrey Epstein.
He's still alive.
Checkerboard floors. Jeffrey Epstein. Thank you so much, Howard. Checkerboard floors. Jeffrey Epstein. Not only, this is why I'm saying, when you playing with these type of people, or even on the internet, Raven told me, I'm going to play that live on our next live. Raven said, hey, you better stop playing with me. What she told me. Bro, I told you to stop playing with me. That's what Raven told me, gang. The same girl y'all see on this video told me, bro, you better stop playing with me. You don't know basically what I'm dealing with. When you look over here at the top right picture, it shows you that they glitch. They morph. They glitch. They morph. We look at this lady glitching. Look at the lady glitching. Reptilian. Raven did what? Right here, she glitched. She lied. The floor's a checkerboard. Stop playing with me.
You know, one of the employees, so we was kind of distraught at the time. But you know, we heard my cousin in the background. You know, he was just basically like, "Man, he gone. Somebody shot him. He gone." And I'm like, "Who gone?" You know, we just trying to figure out what was going on. And then you can hear my dad. You know, he was just like, "Stay."
She glitched, bro. Shapeshifter. She's a fucking shapeshifter.
Stay with me, dog. Just stay with me, brother. You know, he kept saying it. So that's when we was like, okay, it was Dolph.
Masonic. Not human. Dolph gone. Look at her daddy in the background. You see her daddy in the background? Look at the picture. Look at the mama and the daddy in the background. Look at the daddy in the background. These people ain't real. And now people that are woke can understand because they showing us now what's going on. They bringing up alien technology now. Now they saying that aliens exist now. They lied to us on that. And now they telling the truth. Mahala Trump is about to be exposed. Don't y'all see what we dealing with now? Look at this. What he say?
This is what he said. Because they still have to tell us, but they have to do it through sneaky ways.
They got to tell us the truth. They got to do it through sneaky ways. Look.
Notice how she paused and admitted that. Check this out.
Notice how she paused? Raven paused and admitted? Let's go.
What you just seen is her technology malfunctioning. A lot of these beings have this technology, cloaking technology that literally lets them hide, but every now and then it glitches. It's also known as shapeshifting. These things exist and they are around us and it's very real. And for you to deny it is crazy because she just admitted it. They have to admit it. And they're usually politicians like she is. Why?
What did Aisha tell y'all? What did Aisha tell y'all? Aisha said we know politicians, we know governors, we know all type of people. Remember Aisha said that, Cupcake?
She sure did. Her and Ronisha did.
We know politicians, we know governors, we know all type of people. Y'all better pay attention. If you're not woke, you're not gonna see it. But that's my mission. Cause this shit get deep. It is deep. The Dolph case is deep. Be careful who you playing with and how you move. That's why I move certain ways, how I move. I don't stay on it all the way because then I got a family. I got children. I got grandkids. I'm not going to put myself in the spotlight every day talking about this Dolph case because I can lose my life. The same way Dolph walked in that store and lost his life. So understand, I have to move calculated. That's why I pump fake when it comes to this shit. Not only a lot of y'all know who I'm related to, a lot of y'all know that all eyes that do know me is on me. I was blackballed. I got eyes on me. So I have to move a strategic way. I know what these people are doing. I have part of a bloodline, but I'm not taking the oath. And that's just what it is. So I have a third eye. I'm able to see. I've been in the game a long time. Right now, people trying to goddamn do me off. They can't do me. It's people right now, and anybody that track me and know me, G Money, a lot of y'all that know me, know I'm being attacked right now by the industry. So I have to move strategically. So sometimes when I pump fake for a reason. But I'm also vibrating on a whole different frequency, y'all, that I see what's about to happen. The devil is going to come and collect. Hernandez Govan is going to get got. It may tarry, but it's coming. You live by the gun, you die by the gun. And that's just how it goes. He's going to have to answer. Gotti is too. Gotti's going to have to answer. Is that guwap? No, that's not guwap. That's not guwap. Guwap, anybody know what's unalived in jail? I bet could have brought that out. I got the tattoos that don't match. That's not Gucci Man. That's not Gucci Man, y'all. That's a whole nother nigga, gang. Gucci been gone. Gucci been gone. Niggas don't go to prison and lose weight. Niggas go to prison and gain weight. Tell me what nigga you knew went to prison and lost weight. I'll wait. Tell me what nigga you knew went to prison and lost weight. I'll wait.
Yeah, I can't think of any. Nothing's coming to my mind. Mm-mm.
You go to prison and you gain weight. You sweat out sodium because you eating them Roman noodles. It's hot outside. You got white shit all on it. You got the salt pack. Niggas in there, I don't want the salt pack in the Roman noodles. Niggas stomach fat as hell. You get out your stomach fat. You get out your stomach. Let me, I done 3.5. I've been in prison for 3.5 years. I ain't know one nigga that went to jail and got out skinny. Them niggas came out chunky. I seen skinny niggas go in that bitch and get out looking good. Weight up, straight. I ain't never seen no nigga go to prison and come out looking like that nigga. The real Gucci Man could not grow facial hair. You could tell that when he was doing music in the beginning. Some niggas don't grow facial hair, they just can't. But this other nigga get out, he got a whole beard. Old as Gucci was before Gucci got locked up, he would have been had hair growing on his goddamn face. That ain't Gucci man. And that's why they doing him all type of ways. That ain't Gucci. That ain't Gucci. And we gonna do a live about that too. Cause I got the video, I got shit. Gang, before I even got on the internet, I had put Angel, I put the pictures together. Now y'all gonna make me go find them. Bro, that ain't the same dude. That's why they doing him all type of ways.
I got a question right quick. Anybody seen the movie? Not just staying on topic now. Anybody seen that last movie, House Party? It's like, I guess it's like Kid and Play. You know, they got a little piece. Yeah, you seen that? Okay, so the original House Party, right? So this last one is just called House Party. I seen it over the weekend. The reason I'm bringing that up because they got a scene in there where they talk about the Illuminati, and they also talk about, you know, Kid and Play. They're in there, and what's his name? Kid sneezes, and then they say, "Hey, God bless you." And when they did that, the whole crowd went crazy because they had a ceremony for the Illuminati. So I'm just gonna say that part. I don't want to ruin the movie for those who haven't seen it, but they got a scene in there like what C-Duff is talking about, where they change people. You know, they have people that look like people that look like people. You feel what I'm saying? And they gonna bring that up in that movie. So anybody get a chance, I think it's on I seen it on HBO. So if anybody get a chance to watch that movie, watch it and pay attention to what CW is talking about right now. They show it in plain sight. A lot of these times, like you said, Masonic groups and stuff like that, they do things in plain sight. You got to be able to take the clues and pay attention. So even in that movie, they show that. Like he's talking about now, different people play the same person, and the same person, and the same person, and all they do is just kind of, you know, like a clone kind of thing. Like the other person being gone, they didn't clone them, and cloned them, and cloned them again. So this is kind of something that's reoccurring. Yeah, this is something that's reoccurring, you know, that you're saying, because it's kind of like people been talking about this. And now that you mentioned that just now, that Gucci's been gone, it's like, well, see, that's kind of what they're showing in the movie. They may be on Gucci number 7. You feel what I'm saying? But y'all check the movie out.
They did the same thing with Joe Biden. Joe Biden is gone. Ain't nobody seen Joe Biden even talk about what's going on with the Epstein files with Trump. Biden is gone too.
That's true. That is true.
But they need these people to make money off their names, because once they sign once they become a part of the oath, they become a tax write-off. So if we can make a clone of you and make them think you're still alive, we can still make money in your name.
Yeah, that's right.
And then make your unaliving come true, even though you're still alive. Somebody played your character.
Yeah.
Make money off of you. It's a dirty game. And every last person that you see in this industry, Onan made a valid point. The only way you get big is when you spread them cheeks. Period.
Gotta go through the whole
that. Look at them all. Look at them all. Look at Sadie Nash. Look at Hernandez Govan. Look at Lil Wody. Look at Young Thug. Look at Lil Baby. Look at all these niggas. They gay. Shall I say it again? Sadie Nash, Lil Wody, Young Thug, Lil Baby, Hernandez Govan, Gotti, all of them. They gay. Charleston White. All them niggas move like sissies. All these niggas move like sissies, gang.
And they and they have took off in the last what 2 years, 3 years. All these guys have blown up that you just said. Every
Yes.
single super blown up, whether it's just on the internet or whatever. They blowing up like they still attached to the industry.
Sissies.
Money. Even what's his
That's
name?
why
What's his
they
name?
blessed with it. That's why they get pushed up to the top. They
Back
bending
100.
over for these huge ass CEOs. If you've been to prison, then you know. Them niggas is sissies, bro. Don't no other man call another man Big Daddy. Big Daddy? Come on, man. And then got a name for doing it with a doctor to sell pills was a sissy. Ceddy Nash got sissy ways. Look at 607 Unc. Sissy ways. All these niggas got sissy ways. Not only sissy ways, snitch ways. Freaky ass niggas. I hit it from the front, you hit it from the back. I don't want to hit no bitch from the front and hit another bitch from the back. Let me have this girl. I ain't running no trains. Niggas want to run trains and shit. Man, we ain't doing that. What they do that at? I don't want your sweaty nuts where my nuts was, nigga. Niggas rapping about it in songs and shit. You go ahead and hit her, I hit her then. You put it in, I hit her. But man, no, man. I want to have sex with my girl in private. She ain't got to be my girl. I don't want to see your nuts and you see my nuts. I don't want to be on top and you be on the bottom and all that sweaty, weird ass shit. But that's what these niggas is on. Just freaky motherfuckers. Weirdos. Demonic spirits. That's what we dealing with today. And see, that's why I've been over there on them Epstein files. I said, damn. Because this shit over here get deep. I'll be over there on that deep shit. Because y'all finna see. We in the signs of the times. We can't recognize what's real from fake. But yeah, I'm coming right back on your ass. I ain't gonna, you can't tell the real from fake, and that's how they creating it. People rock with me because I keep it real. I know I wasn't gonna be hella numbers in here trending, but y'all know if I get over here and start going in, I'm a trend. But I like to stay with trending topics. And the trending topic, I'll have 300 something people in my lives when I'm talking about current events, which right now, currently, we need to know what is going on, gang, with the country. Because they about to play with the weather. It's about to be a typhoon. We need to get prepared. So when my body moves a certain direction, I know I've been tarrying on the Dolph. But the reason why I'm tarrying because it's tarrying. I'm only going to go when it's time to go. I'm going to clear up the day after tomorrow the rest of this stuff because it's important for us to see. And I love to see Cupcake and I love to see Dr. E and the whole gang back up here. But we will move accordingly and watch God work for us. Because each and every last one of these individuals, Yo Gotti, Hernandez, Govan, anybody that has something to do with Young Dolph's unaliving, they will have to pay the piper. When you sign a deal with the devil, he will come and collect. The famous Gotti. Y'all not talking about Yo Gotti. I'm talking about John Gotti. Even John Gotti had to pay the devil back. John Gotti. See, Yo Gotti trying to be like John Gotti. And what happened to John Gotti? the devil came to collect. And then when he went to prison, he started getting extorted. So Gotti would be just like other Gotti. History repeats itself, man. What goes around comes around. That's just what it is. And we're going to stay on their neck the best way we can. I'm back in motion. I'm off tomorrow. So y'all might be seeing 2 lives from me tomorrow. I'm back on schedule. I'm kicking motherfuckers in their ass. And yeah, I'm doing a presidential and I'm filling part 2 of this one up. Y'all hit that like button, man. Shouts out to y'all, everybody. Thank y'all for coming in. I got another exclusive timeline. And y'all know when I say that shit, I mean that shit. Coming right back. And it's your boy C-Dub. You know what I'm saying? I said, damn. Shouts out to Cupcake for coming through, man. Dropping some gems tonight. Dr. E, Diamond Gang, and the Real Angel. And we beat you, Band-Aid Gang. Hit that like button, y'all. We back up in this piece. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all check us out the day after tomorrow on this Dolph sector type shit. We gonna be right back. Tomorrow we got some exclusive stuff coming on, man. But what's going on in our world today? We got Melania Trump. We finna expose her. We got what's going on with Donald Trump, the Epstein files. We do it all over here, y'all. Band-Aid Gang, we back on schedule. We back pushing buttons like we used to do. So y'all get up in here. Sorry for the wait, y'all. My truck broke down on me. I was not working for 4 days. I was stressed the fuck out. But now I'm back. I was down for 4 days. I went west, lost 2 hours, came back east, gained 2 hours. We right back at y'all. I'm off tomorrow. I'm back on my regular schedule. So we will be on every day from this point on. Band-Aid Gang, hit that like button. We back up in this bitch. Peace. Bye. Let's go. Make sure y'all share this video out, y'all.